Hey everybody, welcome to Fresh Off the Gun. I'm Scott. Today I'm just cleaning up my daily car. I haven't introduced the car yet on the channel. This is it's an older Mercedes C250. It's not that old, but it's pretty new considering anything I ever had. Super nice car. It's got nice paint on it as well. I just got some nice wax on it here right now. I polished it a couple of weeks ago and then it started to rain. And we live in a coastal area, so sometimes when it starts to rain here, it doesn't stop for a while. So it's a couple of weeks later and I just want to throw some wax on it just to put, just to get rid of the swirl marks that my polisher kind of put into the clear coat, and that's just normal for when I'm using my polish. I use a 3M fine polish that I use when I cut and buff show bikes, show cars, fresh paint, stuff like that, just to bring the shine up, and then usually go over it afterwards with a wax just to kind of bring everything down to where it should be, and it adds a layer of protection. So right now it's got some wax on it there. I just put on the wax that I use. It's called Colonite Marquis d'Elegance wax. It's beautiful wax. If you haven't tried it, I've tried every wax. Like, I'm a paint guy, right? So, and I've been a paint guy my whole life, like whether it be painting cars or bikes or just taking care of paint or waxing and polishing. It's kind of how I relax. So I've tried everything in that Colonite stuff, man. I'm telling you, go buy it. I'm not sponsored at all by them or anything like that. I'm just telling you, like, it's super, super nice wax. Gives you a nice deep shine. Anyway, today I just kind of wanted to show, like, I'm gonna wipe off some of the wax, just kind of wax porn, and show you guys, how nice things can come out when you take the extra hour and just kind of go, after you wash your car, throw a coat of polish or wax on it and see the difference. Like, I spend a lot of time doing this. I just, I enjoy it. I work pretty hard at my job, and then I work hard, doing this, and also painting and doing other people's cars and whatnot. I don't know, it just kind of brings me down to throw a nice coat of polish on the car. So I just want to show you, kind of, not really the difference, because I can't really show you before because my car is always clean, but I'll just show you, like, how nice and how crisp, like, the shine can come out on a car. Like, you can see it's kind of hazed over the wax that's on it now, so I'm just gonna wipe it off. So, like, you don't have to wipe in a circle. You can do straight lines. A lot of people have different techniques, but I've tried everything. You can see right there, like, you can see my reflection in the paint. Like, I could see my reflection in the phone, in the paint. It's like some kind of paradox happening, but it's cool. Like, when you roll up somewhere, if you're like a cruiser, and you like your paint and you want to look good, cruising around, just chuck a nice coat of wax, man, on your car. Clean up the wheels really nice, and then go and enjoy. It just kind of makes for a nice experience. When people are checking your cars out, it just feels good, all the hard work you put into everything. Just little things like this kind of makes you separate yourself from, the other guys. So a lot of people don't wax their cars anymore. I don't know if it's like a time thing for them, or if they just don't know, or if they just don't think it makes a difference, or I don't care who you are. If you think that wax is going to last a year, especially if you're in a climate where there's, like here, we get all the weather. We get hurricanes and like monsoon rainstorms, and we get sweltering crazy heat, and then we get cold too. So, you know, these things take a beating, like the paint on your car. So if you get a thing of wax and it says it's going to last a year, there's no way. There's no way it lasts a year. You have to do it. You just have to, you know, you just have to do it. If you want your car to look good, you just have to clean it. It's not a big deal. But anyway, I think what I want to do next, I'm waiting for a few things to come in. If I don't get them in within the next little while or have any prospect of them soon, I'm going to start on my bike, and I'm going to do a lot of airbrushing. I'm an artist, so I'll kind of take you through the steps of how I'm going to airbrush the car, or airbrush the bike, and what I want or expect out of it. When I'm done, my ultimate goal is just to kind of have it as a show bike. It's kind of an old bike. It's not, you know, it's not something you'd hop on and drive 1,000 kilometers across the country. It's like a cafe racer, so I'm just gonna paint it up and just use it for shows. And you know, I'll probably haul it in the back of the truck when I go, and the truck catches a lot of attention too, so I'll you know, it would be cool as kind of a duo, you know, showing up. And I think that people will enjoy what I have in my mind. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, I mean, like and subscribe. I know my cam work isn't the best. I'm looking into different, you know, phone sticks and tripods and gimbals and all that stuff. And I'll eventually get those delivered here. I'm trying to see what's best. I don't like spending money on things just to experiment. I'd rather have a good knowledge of what I'm buying. So I'm researching right now. If you guys know of anything that works good, like in the way of, you know, kind of phone sticks or gimbals or tripods, let me know. Like, let me know where to find them, how much they are, how I can order them, whatever else. And I'll look into them for sure. Yeah, so anyway, like, I like all cars. I find that I myself usually drive these old kind of luxury cars. I just feel like they're built super good, especially these old German cars, man. They're built solid as a rock. And I mean, just the paint quality and the, you know, the fitment of everything, the gaps, everything's always perfect on them. And to me, they just look better. So for the price that this car was, you could have bought like a, you know, maybe a year or two newer Honda Civic or like a, you know, just a everyday car. But I always go for these just because they're not as hard to work on as you would think. Parts aren't that much more expensive. They are a little bit more expensive, but they're not a lot more expensive. If you do your own work and if you have some knowledge, I would say, you know, buy these kind of, you know, these higher end cars that are secondhand, because they're like the deal of the century, you know, when you're buying, you know, mass produced, you know, Hondas. I mean, Hondas are great, sure. And Hyundais and stuff, I know a lot of people like them, but you know, the comparison when you jump into one of them and just close the door, you can hear the difference between that and closing the door to this thing, just the quality of the thump, you know, this is a lot more solid, and I just like them better. So they always have power, they always have, you know, a lot of features that you would pay a lot of money for anything else. So that's why I always get them. So yeah, clean your wheels up, man. Go cruising, like enjoy your car, make it look good. I mean, make it last longer too. Why not save some money? Every time you look at your car, if it's faded, it may not need a paint job. It might just need like a good cut and buff or polish or just even a wax, like, and that usually brings them out. So, you know, you don't always need a paint job. So anyway, please like and subscribe. I'm bringing some things in here within the next week or so to paint. I'll be doing full know-how videos on whatever bodywork I happen to get into, how I spray. Everybody has a different way to spray. Everybody has a different way to do body work. I've done it for my whole life, basically. I kind of grew up on, you know, on not a lot of money, and so I kind of had to be really resourceful with everything, and I had to teach myself everything. If I wanted a nice car, like, I had to make it nice. So that's just, I think that's kind of how a lot of people are, you know. They're in my shoes. If you're watching this channel, chances are you're like exactly like I am. So, you know, I'll try to show you what I know through all my years of experience of how to make things look as good as they can. And hopefully you guys subscribe and we can communicate back and forth through the comments. Maybe we'll make some friendships, whatever. Just don't be afraid to comment. Let me know what you would like to see. I have some ideas. I'm gonna try. When I get into doing body and paint, you'll see all that stuff. So let's help this channel grow, and we'll go from there. All right, I'll see you guys later.